Hi, it's Shannon Wilkie. Happy Tuesday. I'm continuing discussions on ADHD. We work with ADHD so very much because it coexists often with autism, with learning disabilities like dyslexia, anxiety. It just coexists with so much that we have probably 80% of our clients who do have ADHD. So at school, you can have a 504 plan or an IEP. If you are watching this and do not know the difference, go to shineadvocacy.com, upper left-hand corner, sign up for the newsletter. You'll get emailed a downloadable PDF with the difference between the two. Okay. Also check, I have some videos on it too. But in general, a 504 plan has accommodations, an IEP has accommodations and also services. If you have a child with ADHD and you're going to ask me which one is better, it depends on the child. The difference is, do they need specialized instruction? Then an IEP. Do they just need accommodations? Then a 504. Just different laws. It's, there's no right or wrong answer for a child with ADHD. So let's talk about inattentive ADHD first. Some common accommodations for inattentive ADHD are to repeat instructions. And when kids are young, sometimes spell out in the accommodations, asking them to restate the instructions to make sure that they comprehend. A copy of notes provided when kids are older, extended time, and don't write, I always write very succinct accommodations. These teachers have a lot of kids in the class. It helps with communication to get it up front. This is a legally binding document. So instead of having extended time, let's put extended time up to 3 days, 5 days, 7 days without academic penalty. Breaking down assignments into smaller parts, frequent teacher check-ins, extra time for breaks. So when the kids get older, they can maybe have a pass to leave the classroom. They just, feeling frustrated, or they just need to go reset. They can go walk out, get a drink of water, just without penalty. Or when kids are younger and attention and focus, sometimes the inattentive type, these kids are the daydream kids, the look out the window kids, fall between the crack kids, right? Their brain is stimulated by resetting with movement. They may not seem hyperactive. These are not the hyperactive kiddos. That's the hyperactive type. But ADHD and attentive children benefit from movement breaks and brain breaks just as much. So give them, write on their accommodations 3 extra breaks. They're still going to get recess, but maybe 3 just couple minute breaks, whatever your child needs. And then also sensory items when kids are young. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It can be a band on a chair, a fidget on a pencil. If that also helps them concentrate, it likely is going to be a good accommodation. For larger projects, when kids are older, providing a checklist when steps are due, revised due dates, visual aids. A lot of students with ADHD are visual learners, so a picture schedule when they're younger, a checklist when they're older. Sometimes with attention and focus issues, noise canceling headphones are helpful. A weekly check-in to learn organization and time management skills. A private signal when kids are little, a private signal with the teacher. So it's not always like, Johnny, turn around, Johnny, do this, Johnny, back to work. So a private signal that, helps them with their self-esteem so they don't feel that they're always being called out. And then just some common kind of catch-all accommodations would be preferential seating. Here's an example of how I like to write accommodations, not just preferential seating. That doesn't help a teacher. That doesn't help you as a parent express how your child will learn best. You need to say where. In the front of the class, near the teacher, you're a positive role model, away from distractions, or all of the above. Let's write it down. Back of the class so they can walk around, we'll write that down. And then, some help with notes is common. Write down how. Are they going to get a copy of the notes every time? Are they going to attempt to hand in notes and then get a printed copy if they ask? Do they have to ask? Is it just given? Let's put all the details in there, okay? Testing in a quiet area, even for younger kids, this is really helpful with the focus and attention issues. So those are some common accommodations for inattentive ADHD. Remember, you are part of the team. There shouldn't be a drop down. Just like these don't work for everyone, the schools list don't either. Your child is individualized. One of our favorite things to do is to have a quick session. The way everyone has a superpower, right? We can take what your child's lagging skill is and give you accommodations very quickly. So if you want to work with us privately, reach out. We can do so. But otherwise, keep asking questions. I'd like to see you here. Thanks. Bye.